Hey guys, welcome in this new video. I hope that all of you are doing great. So in this video, we will take a look at the S&P 500, so the US stock market, and I'm going to show you guys, well, my analysis, what I'm looking for there, and what I'm expecting to see in the near future. So I made a similar video about 2 months ago, and a lot of you guys actually liked that video. So this is kind of a update video of what is going on. So in the last video that I made, we were around these prices right here. And so what I was expecting is that as long as we were actually breaking out of this pattern that we were looking at during the video, then we can see more upside. And as long as this upside maintains itself, so in other words, as long as we stay within a uptrend, then we can expect further upside into the stock market. And so as you guys can see, that is exactly what we got. So this forecast was perfectly on point. And now I'm going to update this forecast for you guys. So first of all, in terms of fundamentals, what are the main events and the main themes to look at? Well, first of all, we obviously have the vaccine story. So everything related to the vaccine will be important. So how fast are we going to get people vaccinated? Will it be effective for the different variants of the virus? After that, when people get vaccinated, how fast growth will pick back up, right? And then we can look at consumer confidence and we can look at inflation and things like that. So in terms of fundamentals, one of the main event is obviously, well, the pandemic, the virus, and the vaccine. So it will be very important to keep an eye on this and to follow the development in order to see how this can impact the market. So that's really the main point of fundamentals. Then we also have the US stimulus. So the stimulus package that are being done in the US, which is also one of the main driver of the market. So people are hoping, they are looking for this stimulus to be done. And that is basically what is giving optimism to people and reassurance that there will be a better future in the near term. So this is also a very, very important topic. So we need to keep a close eye on this. So in terms of fundamentals, I would say that these are really the two main points. It's not that much more complex, at least for the moment. And if you just keep an eye on these two topics and you watch them every day, you see how it evolves, then you will have a pretty good understanding actually of why the markets are moving like they are and what to expect after that. So that's for the fundamental analysis. So just before that we look at technical analysis, as always guys, don't forget to leave a like under the video. I would really appreciate it, and it just helps the channel grow more and more. And also don't forget to subscribe if it's not already done. So if you guys enjoyed the video so far, well, that would be appreciated. So now let's move on to technical analysis. So as you guys can see, I still have this long-term trend line right here. So this was a very important trend line going on when the price was around here, and it is still an important level to look at. So it gives us a good idea of where the market actually is trading. And then if we look at the last piece of movement right here, well, we can see that we are in a very healthy uptrend. And so we can basically look at two different uptrends. And so what I mean by that is that we have the main uptrend, which is this part here, and this part here. And so in other words, as long as we stick above these levels here, so if we go on the weekly chart, we will also see this very well. But as long as we remain above these levels, really, the bigger picture looks really good and it looks really healthy. So even if we get noise on a daily basis, even if we get some down moves here and there, as long as we stick above here, there is no problem to the stock market and everything looks really, really good. If at some point in the future we dip under that, then it becomes really dangerous. But if we held above here, it's really good. Now, for a more short-term trend, what we can look at is obviously, well, these lower and these higher points right there, right? And so what will be important to see is, well, how long can we hold into these higher points going on, and when are we going to break to the downside? So as long as these level holds, well, to me, everything looks good and the market looks really, really healthy to keep going up. If at some point in the future we break under, you know, let's say this level, or maybe even further into this one or this one, then what we will expect from this is either a bigger correction that could look something like this one right here, or a total market reversal. Now, I'm not expecting a reversal, especially because of my fundamental picture, which I just explained you guys before. So if we eventually get a bigger down move, I think it would most likely be just another correction. And so that is the reason why I said that we need to look at these two different uptrends, because they mean two different things. So the short term uptrend is this one here. And as long as we hold into this one, then the market is very, very strong. If we break this short-term uptrend, that doesn't mean that the market is turning. It only means that this short-term uptrend is over, and then we might get a pause into the bigger uptrend that we have right here. So we have this low, we have these ones here, and then at some point, if we get another correction, we could get another big low right there and then go back up. And so that is what I mean. So we have two different uptrends in two different time horizon, and it's really important to understand and to separate the two in order to get a clear picture just like this. So that's pretty much it. So we saw the fundamental side of it, we saw the technical side of it. As you guys can see, it's not that complex, and it doesn't have to be more complex than this. Sometimes the market are quite simple to read and they are quite clear, and I would say that it's pretty much the situation right now. In 2020 it was really messy. We had so many different things going on, and it was really hard to forecast something on the market. Right now, with this technical picture and what is going on a fundamental basis, I would say that it's relatively simple to see what's happening and to understand what can impact the price and what to expect in the future. So that is what I wanted to explain in this video. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment below. It's always a pleasure to help you guys and answer all your questions. And as I said as well, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and you can also share it around. I would really appreciate it. So on that, take care, trade with care, manage your money well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.